Hey guys, Angelique Michelle again. So in one of our previous videos, you watched me apartment hunt for a new space because I've outgrown the space that I'm in so much. So now is actually time for me to move, and it's crazy. It's been just a crazy process. I decided to move on a Monday. That Friday, I was looking for apartments. That Friday, Saturday, and the following Monday, I was looking for apartments. So pretty much like just a weekend of apartment hunting. And then I moved on Saturday because my lease was up the following Monday. So I decided to move 2 weeks before my lease was up, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I thought I had so much more time. I don't know where the time went. I don't know what was going on in my head, but yes. So I decided to move. I only had 2 weeks to do so. Didn't even realize I only had 2 weeks to do so, but I accomplished it all. All things are possible. And so, yes, this is me actually moving. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, signing the lease, and then I went to China Telecom to do a change of address for my internet, but I ended up just paying 300 RMB more, getting a faster internet, TV, and 5 SIM cards. I don't know, it's China, whatever. So last night in this apartment, also kind of excited. I did go to the new apartment tonight to drop some stuff off because I was going to be in the area. But look at all of this stuff that I have. Right? Like, good morning, good morning, good morning. So it's Saturday morning, which means it's moving day. Super excited. I have a lot more stuff than I thought. But even when like packing up all this stuff, like I still know that when I go home, I'm just gonna have like 4 suitcases and 2 carry-ons. But they said 300 RMB. I'm probably gonna give them 500 just because let me show you. So like, one, it's kind of narrow right here to get through. And then like, if you look right there, like that's a tough spot too. So, but I am ready to go. When I tell you, this man, Superman, I kept calling him Superman all day. He would take the boxes, stack them up, and then put them on his back and carry them down the stairs. 3 boxes actually ended up being too much for the little space that I showed you guys. So he did 2 at a time. But like, it was amazing. And I was just like trying to help out as much as I can because he came by himself. So I would hand him boxes. He would tell me not to hand him boxes. But I was just like, bruh, like, no, I'm gonna help you. And so it was perfect because I had time to like clean, hand him boxes, clean, hand him boxes, finish packing. And so, yeah, he would put 2 boxes on his back, and then he would take this additional stuff as well, and he would do it all at once. And he gave me a ride to the new apartment with him with all of my stuff. So that was really, really nice. It took him a little over an hour to pack everything up. And like, he was super fast unpacking, like maybe 15 minutes at the most, just because there were no stairs. And so, yeah, he was amazing. I love this guy. And here I am walking around my apartment because I locked myself out like 5 minutes after the guy left, talking on the phone to my mom. So, but it's okay because the locksmith came like within the hour, and I got to walk around the neighborhood and explore, see like if there was wet market and grocery store, which there is a grocery store, there is not a wet market. And I'm back in the house. I got locked out, but I'm back in the house. I got locked out, but I'm back in the house. Hey, turn, twerk for the house, twerk for the house. house, twerk for the house, twerk for the house. Hey. And now I have to just unpack all of my stuff. I originally wanted this to be like a Disney bag closet in my tech, but yeah, as you can see, I just had too many Disney bags and the tech couldn't fit. Tech has to go somewhere else. So yeah, and I love it because now it's super easy for me to see what I have, to style it. And this here is my strictly Disney closet. So all things Disney, not even other fandoms, just Disney. And so yes, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And here I am taking a break from unpacking to watch the ending of Cheetah Girls 2. Amigas, cheetahs, friends for life. Yes, I ended up watching a Lizzie McGuire movie, Cheetah Girls 2, and then Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and 3. And it was just amazing. I love those movies. I could watch them all day. And yeah, it was just absolutely perfect. You need a little break every once in a while. And so I brought this shelving just to kind of give me more options in this little cabinet for food. Let me tell you, the shelving sucks. Like, it kept falling down, and so I had to buy something else. But it was a good idea, and it was cute while it lasted. And here I am taking a Dee Dee to go back to the old apartment so I can meet with the landlord. I thought I was meeting with the landlord. He sent someone else to meet me, and it was just a mess. It was an absolute mess. It was a trash experience, and I wasn't here for it. Last little look around of the old apartment. Very small, pretty nice. Although I do think the AC filter needs to be changed. The couch was just a little too small for me. I mean, I worked around it, but yeah, my big old butt couldn't really relax. My Kid Castle jacket, I should probably get that. Yeah, and then bathroom. This apartment, guys, was 6.2. So like almost $1,000, $1,000 US for like this itty bitty apartment. And look up there, I still don't know what it is, but it's gotten so much darker since I moved in. So definitely time to go. And after meeting with the landlord, I had to go to China Telecom to return my old internet modem. And I got there so late that they were like closing up. I was the very last customer, and they closed up with me inside. And so I had to figure out how to get out of China Telecom, which I clearly do, or else I wouldn't be here. But yeah, so I got out, and I was just tired and happy to just go back home and like almost be done with the whole moving experience. And so here I am finding my way out of China Telecom. But it was really nice because, you know, I got all of those upgrades for only 300 RMB, so I was so happy. This is me eating for the first time, taco salad, and watching, you know, Pitch Perfect. And the guy came to change the locks because you can never be too safe. I wanted to make sure the landlords didn't have an extra key. And this is the guy coming to hook up my TV and internet. Hey, and I paid probably the equivalent of, it was less than $300 actually for internet, cable, and 5 Chinese SIM cards for the whole year. So allow me to just explain one thing. That whole landlord situation was just a mess. One, I've never even met the landlord, okay? Everything has always gone through WeChat. Like when I signed the lease, I signed with Bright, who was my realtor at the time. I paid Bright the deposit, first month's rent, all that jazz. And so I've never seen this landlord. One of the reasons why I wanted to move was because we were in the middle of a pandemic, right? Well, China's not, we were. But I remember like everything had closed like instantly. Like there was no delay, there was no notice, there was no, oh, we're going to be closing in 2 weeks. Like it was instant. And my landlord was very unforgiving of that. And like I understand you have to pay your bills and all this stuff, but like my landlord got money. Okay. And so for him to not understand that, hey, okay, my school is closed. They're not paying anyone because no one's going into the office because no one's allowed to go into the office by orders of the government. So I won't be getting paid until like 2 or 3 weeks later. Too long. He was so unforgiving. I mean, of course, I paid my rent, but it was just like you could have given a leeway or offered some sort of support. I know a lot of people's landlords either canceled their rent or gave them a discount. My landlord, no. And then like my toilet stopped working for 24 hours and like flooded my bathroom. And they said it's because I had clogged the toilet, but all the crap that they were pulling out of the toilet, I had never seen before. It was probably from the previous tenant. And I'm just like, this is trash, and I had to pay for that. So that's when I was just like, no, I gotta go. That was like 6 or 7 or 8 months ago. I just didn't realize I had to go so quickly. Like I had always planned on moving, but I was gonna wait a while, but whatever. And then when I went to turn over the keys, he sent someone else. So the whole time I'm there thinking this is the landlord. It's not the landlord. So we go through a whole issue of you have to pay the utilities, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I just put a bunch of money on the utilities. Like you actually owe me money back. And so we was going back and forth. Eventually I was just like over it, like whatever, I'm going to give you this, but don't ask for nothing else. Like, and I want to see the receipts and I want to see the bill and I want my money back. So there was that. And then when it came time to him actually giving me my deposit back, he said, well, where's your lease? I don't know, bro. Where is it? Like what? I don't have it with me. I just moved literally 5 hours ago. I don't have it with me. And so he's like, well, how do I know how much to give you? That's the whole reason you're here. And so that was a big thing of them not knowing how much I paid as a security deposit. And he had to call his boss and his boss didn't know. And I'm just like, well, which one of y'all has my lease? Blah, blah, blah. So then we agreed that I would then come home. I would hand the keys over, come home, and take a picture of my lease and my receipt and send it to them. So that's what I did. And they said, okay, we'll send you the money tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and goes. My bank is still dry AF. So then the next day I go, hey, when am I getting my deposit? He sends a bunch of photos like, these all need repaired. And I'm just like, bruh, you're trying it. And so at this point, it's just like, okay, because now you messing with my money and we not going to do that. I feel. And I'm at work about to go teach a class I don't want to teach because they're not my kids. Ooh, I said, no, sir. The guy did not find any of that when we were at the apartment together. And let me tell you, this guy checked everything. I said, no, sir. And this photo looks edited. So then I said, you need to send me my money now. And I gave him the amount. And like 5 minutes later, he had WeChatted me my money. And let me tell you, that happened the first time I had moved too. The landlord was like, you guys call this clean, blah, 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 blah. I was like, it's cleaner than when we moved in. Like, you can WeChat me my money real quick. So that was that process. Yeah, and now I am in a new space. I've been feeling so creative. I've been getting up every day at 5 a.m. to work for myself before I go out into the world and work for other people. And it has just been absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in another video. Sending you all of my love. Bye, guys.